Hey YouTube, what's going on? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update of Bitcoin. Right now we're at 7,345. We're up 2.02%. And what I'm looking at today and spending a lot of time on with Bitcoin is looking at this higher low. Excuse me there, guys. Looking at this higher low right here. If you take a look at this. So yesterday what happened was it looked like we had a bit of a short squeeze. We're really pumped up hard. We ended up going from around $7,064 all the way up to around 7,778, and then we basically lost it all, guys. You can see we came up here and tested this 20-day EMA, which is an important thing for us to really start changing this trend in the short and intermediate term, and we saw a lot of rejection off that. So what we're looking for today now, guys, is to keep this higher low. You can see right now it would almost be like a bullish engulfing candle if we did close at the area we're at now, because this real body would engulf the previous days. But yesterday's wick, that's pretty telling that we could not hold that 20-day EMA up there around 7,632. So that's significant, guys. We're going to get into all this. If you like what we do here, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I appreciate you guys checking my channel out, and also look at the playlist for the people who like the tutorials. I got about 40 free videos in there for you all. It's all out of the Japanese candlestick charting book and encyclopedia chart patterns. There's a lot of good stuff in there for you, so check it out. But guys, when we're looking at this, main thing that I wanted to point out today with you is we're still in just a gnarly downtrend. And what I did, I changed up some of my moving averages here. So in purple, that's going to be our 20 EMA. We are now below that. We are below in orange. That's going to be our 30 EMA. We're below that. We're below our 50 moving average in pink, and we're below our 200-day EMA in white. So right now, you got to think of these moving averages just like a river, and they're pressing down upon us. Right now, that trend is down, guys. And in terms of from the books I've been reading, at least a long-term trend is anywhere from 6 months or longer, I've read in many books, or a year or longer, and I've also read that in many books. So right now we're kind of a mix between an intermediate term downtrend and a longer term downtrend here, because we've been in this downtrend, guys, since about June 27, 2019. So we're looking at all July, August, September, October, and November. So we're looking at 5 months of a downtrend here, and the longer that this downtrend can build steam and gain strength, the harder it is to break out of these downtrends, guys. Just like when you're in an uptrend, the trend wants to continue up until you have that stopping point. And what we're looking for now is to try to hammer out some type of a bottom for us. We need to find this bottom. And the only thing, guys, that I really see that's going for us right now is this right here. The simple fact that we found support off this lower trend line channel that we've been dealing with here. We went up, we set a lower high, but we set this higher low. So what we need to do now is defend this area at 7,159, and we have to see if we can come back up here and make a higher high than 7,773. Which is going to be important for us. So guys, even if we set another higher high that could take us to the top of this trend line channel, that would be good for us, because we need to get back to the point where we're testing this again. Do you see this trend line channel, how we had a lot of wicks around this area before? That's showing a lot of weakness there that we could not get up above it. And our chance, guys, for us to really start getting back into a bull market here, how we're going to have to start it from the short term to the intermediate term to the longer term, would start with this higher low, then a higher high, then a higher low, and then what we need to see is a break of this downtrend channel. And what we want to see is a break of this with a strong candle close on significant volume up above it. And until then, guys, the trend is down. Do not try to buck the trend. Right now, my current position, I'm still just sitting in cash. I'm waiting for a great opportunity to go long on Bitcoin, and right now it's not for me. There's too much risk involved looking at these moving averages, looking at the trend being down. I'd rather buy Bitcoin once I see confirmation and start having a break out of this downtrend channel, guys, because when you get trend line breaks on big volume, you can run 30, 40, 50, 60%, sometimes even up to 100%. Depends on how long that downtrend's been or that uptrend's been when you break out of those. So that's something I'm really going to be paying a lot of attention to. Now, if I can throw in one more bullish thing, guys, and this is something that I would never base a trade off of. I'd never go, okay, I see bullish divergence, I'm getting in now. I go off specifically price action, and I'm looking for higher highs and higher lows and a new trend to start, and then I start looking at all these different things, and I pay attention to volume and whatnot. But what we do have going for us here, at about $8,000 or so, our RSI was down around 17. Now, what we're looking at here, guys, our price is around we'll call it $7,200, and our RSI is at 39. So what that is a bullish divergence. price was going down, but we were actually gaining some strength on the RSI. So that is important. That's something we want to put in our back pocket, but you never just want to enter a trade or exit a trade based on bullish or bearish divergence. That's something that I wanted to put out there for you all. I've done it before, and a lot of times it can actually take a lot of time to really reverse before we start seeing the effects of that divergence. And obviously it depends on what time frame you're looking at. Here we're on the 1-day chart, so it's going to be more significant. The longer the time frame, the 1 day, the 1 week, the more significant everything is in terms of candles, in terms of the higher lows, just everything in general. It's so much more important to look at things on the longer term scale and really take a step back and pay attention to this. But for me, guys, it's overall holding 7,159. We do not want to give up this higher low. Otherwise, most likely we'll be coming back down here around $6,000, and then I'd probably look around like that $5,600, because that's going to be at the bottom of this trend channel again. And guys, this is a very significant channel that we've been in, because up here we have about 4 or 5 touches. Down here we have 4 or 5 touches, so this is definitely valid, and it's something that you really want to keep your eye on. So that's what I want to say, guys. I just want to tell you my position. My positions right now is sitting in cash, watching the market, being patient, looking for a great opportunity, looking for setups. But right now I'm just not there yet to take a long. There's too much going against us. We have a lot of these moving averages pressing down above us, very important moving averages. I want to see us start having candle closes up above that 50 moving average and that 200-day EMA, as well as this upper trend line. That's what's most important for me, guys. So that's what I wanted to bring you today. Just a quick one here. We haven't had a lot of movement. I don't want to waste anybody's time. So if you get some from this, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, pay attention to volume, moving averages, and these trend channels, guys, and really changing that trend, seeing if we can get higher highs and higher lows coming in. That's what I'm looking for. So look for that candle close today, and let's see where it's at. See if we can hold that 7,159, guys. Like, subscribe. Appreciate y'all being here. God bless.